Hey guys, welcome to day number 36 here on Project 24 Kevin. I'm your host, 24 Kevin, and float on over for today's episode of Trending Tuesday.
He's not even doing a parachute. I know.
So on today's episode of Trending Tuesday, I have a very special announcement to make. I have decided to become a superhero. That's right, you heard me, I'm gonna be a superhero. Now I know all of you are probably sitting at home, well, there's no way you can be a superhero, Kevin. It's easier than all of you might think. There are certain weapons out there that you can get that will make you a superhero quite easily. First off, I don't believe in violence, so the first weapon I would get is this net gun. Imagine running all over the city, a guy trying to rob a bank, and you shoot him down with the net gun, trapping him on the ground. I personally would add an electric charge to the net so it would zap the guy. There's only one downside to this weapon. If you're chasing a rapist, and he's raping a girl, and you shoot him with the net gun, you kind of trap the rapist to the rapee. And things could get a little worse from that point on. Maybe that weapon isn't exactly the best idea. Alright, well I guess I could get something better. What could I use? How about the power to fly? How about a jetpack? Imagine someone running at you and you just flying like 50 feet into the air so he can't touch you. Then you swoop down and knock him out before he has the chance to react. Ah, that would be amazing. What do you mean it only works above water? So what the hell good does that do me? Has about as much use as Aquaman. Stop laughing at home. I could be a superhero. May not be the biggest guy in the world. Or the strongest. But I think I found something that could change that. A group of scientists have actually developed the first ever prototype for an Iron Man exoskeleton. Check it out.
If you push on the board, like, I'm never going to be able to break that, but then you wind up and do it, and away they go.
What are some of the ways that a suit like this would be used in a theater of operations?
Well, there are two main focuses. One is like the combat variant, which would actually be just from the legs down, and it would support a backpack to lighten the soldier's load. The other variant is logistics. Clearly lifting weights in the battlefield, like water bottles and food rations and munitions and that sort of thing, is not a stretch from lifting a 200-pound barbell, which is tough to do. And
A lot if you're me, but a lot less if you're me in this suit.
Well, exactly.
So you're lifting armaments and various things that weigh a lot with this.
Exactly.
I don't even feel...
Imagine that, barely using any of your own force, being granted about 3 or 4 times your own power. The only thing missing is if it's actually able to shoot beams out of his hands eventually. Now that would certainly just be epic. Too bad these things would cost a couple $1,000,000 just to get one of them. Great. All these superpowers and weapons just seem impractical. I feel as if I need a superpower that can help me not only help the humankind, but help me if I'm bored. What if I could have something that's not quite a superpower, but from a book? If I could have one item from a book that could help me turn into a superhero, it'd have to be the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Know what you're thinking? There's no way that thing's real. You're right, it's not real. But they developed something that's pretty damn similar to it. Check it out. Imagine the possibilities. You could sneak into a bank that robbers are about to rob and completely take them out without them even knowing you're there. Hell, if you're a criminal, you could rob a bank without anyone even knowing the wiser. There are so many different superpowers you could have that are in real life right now. But in all honesty, if I could have one superpower in the world, it would be the power to control time. If you guys could have any superpower in the world, what would it be? Leave your answers in the comment section below. Anyways, that's all the time we got today here on Project 24 Kevin. I'm your host, 24 Kevin. I gotta go, though. I gotta go use my invisibility cloak to sneak into the girls' locker room. See you guys tomorrow.